Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. Yes, I'm just doing some basic squats, no equipment necessary. I actually do have some clients who are in their 60s. I also have a client in her 70s. I also speak to my mother and my grandmother about exercise all the time. So ignoring my training vlogs and bringing it right back to the beginning, how to squat for beginners. So I'm going to go through a few exercises with you to help you learn to squat. Why is this important? So my 71-year-old client has been training with me and is learning how to squat for beginners. I've also had clients in the past who have suffered with illness and disease and their body has broken down, and we've had to learn how to squat in order to help them get off of a chair and get up from the sofa at home. So if you're learning how to squat for beginners, you can do this at home using your sofa, using a dining chair, using a block or a box, a coffee table maybe if it's safe to do so. You can find something at home. Let's begin on the dining chair. Feet wide, sit yourself down. And essentially, this is your squat, okay? And all you're going to do is stand up. When you stand up, I want you to really think about squeezing your bum cheeks together, your glutes. So hands up, don't use your hands, we're not pushing on anything, and stand up. If this already is something that can be quite difficult for whatever reason, ask a partner or a family member to stand in front of you, hold your hands lightly, and help to guide you up. Once you've mastered this, we can add in a small amount of resistance. Here I have a set of home dumbbells, 3 kg each. You might want to start with 1 kg, 2 kg. You might not have a set of home dumbbells, that's absolutely fine. Go in the fridge, go in the cupboards, find yourself a tin of baked beans, a bottle of water, anything like that that could weigh up to 1 kilo, a bag of sugar, not that we have sugar in the house. Hold your object and squeeze your bum as you stand up. If you can give yourself 5 minutes a day to do this 3 times, and every time you do it, perform the squat 20 times. So 20 reps, standing up, sitting down, rest, take a little break, and repeat that 3 times through. Once you've done that, you're going to want to lower the platform and increase your squat depth. So let's move along. Okay guys, so once we have mastered the height of the dining chair, we're going to want to bring it down a little bit lower. So you might be thinking, well, how do I make my dining chair a little bit smaller? I mean, you can't unless you start cutting off the legs. So let's think about other objects you have in your house, a step stool, maybe a small table. Maybe you could have a box of some kind. Maybe you have a piece of furniture in the garden that is secure and stable for you to sit on. Please make sure it is safe. So you can see we've dropped here by a good couple of inches. Exactly the same thing. I'm going to have my feet wide, stand up nice and tall and straight. I'm not going to use any support. I'm going to sit down and find the box. Stand back up and squeeze my bum together. My glutes are activated and working. My quads are working. And this is a skill that is going to keep you, your parents, your grandparents, much more independent for much, much longer. It makes me quite sad actually to remember my grandma, bless her, trying to watch her to get out of her armchair and how hard it was. So keeping your legs strong and active it's just a life skill that we need to maintain for independence. Once we've mastered this standing up and sitting down, I want you to move your feet further away from the object that you're sitting on. And this is going to make you drive forwards more as you stand up. Leaning forwards, it has increased the difficulty and the load on my legs. And also as I sit back down, I'm having to trust myself a bit more and move backwards, transferring my weight. Again, if you can give yourself 5 minutes a day, or work with your mum or your dad or your grandma or your grandpa for 5 minutes a day and just asking them to stand up and sit down 20 times every single day, honestly, in years to come, everybody will be grateful for this small amount of work that you're putting in. Now, if your mobility allows, we're going to go even lower. So let's move along. Okay, guys, if you're enjoying this content, please like, subscribe to my channel, and drop me any comments or questions. Share with any friends or colleagues who might appreciate this too. So, as you can see, I've dropped to a lower box. My feet are nice and close. I'm just going to hold my hands together because that's where I'm comfortable. You could have them out on your head, on your hips, whatever you like. I'm going to control my squat down, touch my bum on the block, sit down, completely rest. And now I'm going to stand up. So you can repeat this 20 times for 3 sets, nice and slowly. We can increase the intensity of this exercise by not completely sitting on the box. I want you to imagine you have a potato chip, a crisp, on the box. You want to touch your bottom onto the crisp, but you do not want to break the crisp. A Dorito, a Pringle, I don't know, something like this. So, imagine in your head there's a crisp below. Touch the crisp, don't break it, and stand up. So we've now increased the intensity load through our legs and our hips because we're not completely resting into a seated position. Again, 20 reps, 3 sets. Okay, guys, so to intensify our exercise, you can find your object, a tin of food from the cupboard, a bottle of water, anything about 1 kilo to 2 or 3 kilos. We're going to go again, holding the weight, control, touch the Pringle, and stand up. So not only now have we taken the load out of sitting, but we've increased the resistance by adding some weight here. Okay, guys, so your exercises at home do not need to be quite as intense as my training and my workout vlogs. Exercise literally is for everybody, as is strength training. Muscle mass is so important for the longevity of your independence, for you to enjoy retirement. We work so hard throughout our whole life to support our families, to buy a home, to be able to retire and enjoy life. And if you're not looking after your physical body, you're not going to be able to enjoy these things in life. So please like this video, subscribe to my channel. There's going to be lots more of this coming up. I do work with clients age 30 up into their 70s. As I said, I also work with my own mother and my grandmother, and I'm really, really pushing to keep them independent and strong, improving their muscle mass and their strength, their bone density, so that they can live a longer, happier life, be able to go out for walks, get on and off the sofa and in and out of bed independently at home, in and out of the car without needing help. All of these things are life skills that, unfortunately, if you don't take care of your muscle mass and your strength, will deteriorate over time, causing you to lose independence and to not be able to live the retired life that we all dream of. So, thanks very much for tuning in. There'll be much more of this to come. Subscribe to my channel.